Story writing. What is a short story? A short story is less elaborate than a novel. Fun fact, stories of fewer than 1,000 words are sometimes referred to as short stories or flash fiction. Why do we write short stories? Being able to tell a full story in such a short amount of time takes more skill than writing a full-length novel. With writing stories, you learn the skill of showing. As an illustration, when you only have one page to hook readers, paint a clear picture of the character, and tell a story, you end up mastering the skill of showing instead of telling. The reason for this is because in order to accomplish a successful and a good short story, showing is a major part of that. Those skills will transfer into anything you write, automatically making it that much better. The structure of the narrative essay. Story. There are 4 important parts of the narrative essay, which are introduction, main paragraph, conclusion, the title. Number 1, introduction. We write in the introduction the main person, the main character of our story. We describe the setting and the environment in the introduction. The introduction leads to the main story. Number 2, main paragraph. What happens to the characters? What is the problem? What will happen first? What will happen second? What will happen last? These things, we write them in the main paragraph. But in the conclusion, we write how will the story end? What is the solution? Giving an explanation of the solution. Sometimes it includes a moral lesson. The conclusion brings the story to an end and clarifies open questions. Number 4, the title. You can figure out the title of your story after writing it. Elements of the story. They are plot, setting, characters, conflict, and theme. Plot is the events in the story. The plot refers to the events that take place in the story. Setting. The setting is where the story takes place. It helps the reader picture where the characters live and the location of the events. The setting also is when the story happens. Characters. The characters are the people in the story. There is usually a good character and a bad character in each story. Conflict. Conflict means problem. All good, amazing stories have a conflict. Usually, it's a problem between two of the characters. Number 5, theme. The theme is the message or the lesson the author is trying to teach the characters and the reader. It's usually a big idea. Now we are having a closer look to the setting. When you are writing a story, you should include the setting in your story. We said before the setting is the time, place, and environment. When you use these elements, it helps the reader to picture the story. Time. It's important for the author to provide details about the time of day and time of year. Place. It's important for the author to provide details about the location of the story. Environment. It's important for the author to provide details about the environment. What is the weather like? How does the environment make the main character feel? Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you write perfect as usual.